What would you do when you're a non-sequel and overshadowed anime of fall 2022? Up against use of the likes of Chainsaw Man, Bocchi The Rock, Bleach, Mob Psycho 100, the third final season, My Hero Academia Season 6, 2 Year Eternity Season 2, the list literally goes on and on. You created Blue Lock.
Yaru.
2022 was a very dry year for anime, except Aoashi, more on that later. But then Blue Lock came and literally blew everyone the hell away. Like, just look at this. Look at that slick, clean animation. It's nothing short of amazing. The colors, the atmosphere, the use of visual effects to centralize and pivot on each individual character's ego and vibes is literal chef kiss. Look at that dribbling, look at that kicking, look at that shot. They're all amazing and filled to the brim with pure hype. But there was something else. It was the existential madness of each and everyone's ego. Everyone wanted to be the protagonist. Everyone wanted to be the one who takes up the spotlight as king and reign over the field. You get egoism with that.
あと1点
I will hand this part over to my friend, who's also the editor of this video, to narrate the next part. His name is Envy.
Thank you, Zuki. How did Blue Lock manage to take in such an abstract, dangerous, and experimental concept and still goddamn deliver? Amazingly at that, it was through its pure, unadulterated, and tensed-up matches of football in a battle of ego filled with nothing but literal hype. I mean, every second of it was filled to the brim with hype.
俺はサッカーで俺を試したいこの怪物も同じ
The tension caused by the players dropping like flies. The stakes of their dreams that may be crushed at any moment. And the egoistical choices everyone makes give such a nice and refreshing feel to it. The anime managed to reel in so many views during a season when much of the hype was directed to Chainsaw Man. Oh, what is this ego we talk about? We talked about a lot in this video. What does it have to do with the plot? It's what makes it so unique. It's what makes it so refreshing. It isn't just your typical, oh, power of love and friendship show. It includes growth, personal growth. Every character thinks for themselves, because that's what a striker is. Ego explains this perfectly in the first episode. If you don't have your own ego, you will never be a striker. It's a striker's job to take the ball and play for themselves. Back to you, Zuki, and thank you.
That amalgamation of nothing but selfish goals pumping you up is the exact essence and core of Blue Lock.
何がそこまで君を動かすのうるせえよ天才今いいとこなんだよ
Just calling Blue Lock a highly anticipated and loved sports anime would be an obvious misnomer, because there's many times that it's not even football. It's not even football. We see that it was because of this brimming ego that Isagi was able to score his goal when Nico wasn't. It was because of this ego that Isagi was able to develop, evolve, awaken, and devour. It was because of this perfect emulation of ego selfish football play that they didn't stop finding ways to always overcome each hurdle and improve themselves. Aoashi also has this too. Aoi Ashito had an ego where he's supposed to be the king, the protagonist, the one who takes the spotlight. But that all changed when he wasn't with his original team. He was too selfish and he lost the ball in his dribbling. He was too egotistical, nobody passed the ball to him. And he was too naive to even understand team play and adapt to that sort of environment. This anime showcased a negative light towards this mindset and acted as a foundation for Ashito to improve on, not the other way around. Blue Lock does this the same way, but what was different? What did Blue Lock do as an approach towards egoism? Surely it wasn't just an endorsement towards playing football selfishly, except it was. Blue Lock consisted of these freaky and over-the-top expressions that just scream ego.
潔ビビってんの
It's just crazy. The monster eyes that they've got and the placement of egocentrism in everyone's style of playing was just impeccable. But that wasn't what really set it apart, and what made such a vague concept work was the application of ego. The anime was a pageantry of finding balance between ego and teamwork. But in this sense, teamwork is more of a tool to your ego, using others as bait, as tools, and as routes for you to score your definitive goal, or using their weapons as an advantage to get the upper hand to play selfishly without others really realizing it. It was the proper way of utilizing ego and incorporating such things into football, a way to crush others by working with them, only to then betray them and leave them in the dust right after using them. At its deepest roots, this is Blue Lock, using others for your own selfish gain, beating others and destroying their very dreams. That is ego. That is the fun and extreme blatancy of Blue Lock's phenomenal hype factor. The aspect that I can name from the top of my head that is done flawlessly. We see this too with Isagi's goal in episode 11, in which he screamed as loud as he could. Not only did I repeat that scene 12 times just after seeing that, but I was literally jumping and screaming at that formidable goal when it happened. It was peak hype, and I cannot stress enough how much entertainment I was getting from just that one scene of Isagi going beyond his very limits. Which is why the ego in Blue Lock is phenomenal.